Hi Internet, Budget Girl here, and today I want to talk to you about how I get an absolute ton of food and feed myself, my family, and my friends for only $150 a month. Now, I'm not eating rice and beans. I get really bored of that. So, I figured I needed a way to really stretch my grocery budget. Now, here's my secret. Salvage grocery stores. If you haven't heard of Salvage grocery stores before, they're sellers that take usually miscellaneous boxes of food. It could be cans, boxes, cold food items, anything, and usually they buy them overstock from stores that have bought too many, slightly damaged, so can may be slightly dented, or a corner of a box maybe a little crushed in, almost expired. And just there are a ton of reasons that these salvage grocery stores get food. Now, they sell them at a completely different price rate than your normal big box grocery store. They don't have to follow along with the MSRP because they bought the lot of food for just X amount of dollars and rarely have to worry about recouping that. So, I recently went on a little shopping trip to a salvage grocery store that is in my area, and I'm going to show you a little bit of what I got and how much I paid for it. Now, first of all, the whole shopping trip only cost $30, and I got an entire trunk full of food. When I brought it in, I had an entire table full of food. All right, starting with, let's see, cans. If you buy any canned goods these days, you'll know that they cost about $1 a piece or more if they're name brand. I don't do that. I never pay more than 50 cents a can for anything. It could be cream of soups. It could be vegetables. I just don't pay more than 50 cents. Simply wait until they're on sale or I have coupons or something. And that's another thing about the salvage grocery stores. Their prices are so much better than anything on sale or with coupons or anything. You just don't have to fool with it. You go in and you know how much things are and see if it's a good deal or not, buy them. These cans of organic black beans were 3 for $1. I never see deals like that. So I bought every single can that they had, which was only like 6. But now I have black beans if I need them. Now, normally I do buy dried beans and then cook them, but every once in a while you want to throw something in the oven real quick. You don't have time to soak them overnight. It's nice to have those in a pantry as a staple. Another staple, I got this Rotini, which is a Winn-Dixie brand, pound of Rotini for 79 cents. This isn't a huge markdown because they sell them at Winn-Dixie for $1, but still, 20 cents off, 20 cents mine. Let's see. While I was there, I got some more dry goods. These wheat thin spicy buffalo are great for work snacks. For me, I really like spicy things, and they had them marked $1.99 originally, but then they had a sale on top of it, and we're selling them 2 for $3. These are, well, a few dollars more than that at the regular grocery store. While I was there, I also picked up some meats and cheeses out of their freezer section. Often they have the Sargento just slices, which I like for sandwiches. I always end up cutting too thick a slice for $1.99 each. These are over $4 at Walmart. And I picked up 3 tubs of this Hillshire Farm lunch meat. Now, I use these to make myself lunches for work. Now, I, like one day a week or so, I'll make a bunch of them and put them in the fridge, and then I will have a really delicious lunch that I'm looking forward to. To go with that, cheese sticks, $1.99. They're $4 at the store. Shredded cheese. I actually used another package of this, also $1.99, for a pizza, homemade pizza I made tonight with pizza crust, which I got for 50 cents out of the Salvage grocery store freezer. It's not expired yet. Doesn't expire until June. While I was there, I also got biscuits. I like to use these for like sausage biscuits, biscuits and gravy. Sometimes I'll make dumplings with them. There's just a ton of uses, and they're 2 for $1 at the Salvage grocery store. And that counts name brand biscuits too. They don't really seem to care whether it's a name brand or a store brand there. So I just don't really do brand loyalty. I get what looks good. Let's see. I also picked up some Mayo and some like sandwich spread type stuff, which I'll use to make my lunch sandwiches. This was 99 cents. This is $1.50. If you know how much these normally cost, it's more. These are like $5. These are like $4. All right. Let's see. While I was in the meat department, I picked up some cooked sausage. I like making jambalaya, and these are perfect. I got a frozen pack of 3 of these for $5. They're normally at my local Save-A-Lot $3 each. So a little bit of savings there. Anything if I see meats or cheeses like that, I'll buy a bunch and put some in the freezer, because that's the only downside to a Salvage grocery store is you never know exactly what they're going to have. So that's just the thing. You have to do a little reverse meal planning there. Stuff is so cheap, I'll even pick up stuff that just kind of looks good that I don't necessarily or haven't necessarily eaten before. This is a family size ramen noodle pack that's supposed to serve 9 people, and it was 69 cents, and it looked kind of good, so I decided to pick that up. For dessert, I found these really cool cake mix things from Nestle, a dulce de leche cheesecake cake and a chocolate cream. Now, I don't know how much these were originally. I couldn't find them on Amazon or at the Walmart website, but for me, they were $1.50 each. And this is just going to be absolutely perfect when I need to bring a pie or something to a party or a work function, and it has every single ingredient in there, and all I have to do is throw it together, and that entire event only cost me $1.50. It's absolutely perfect. Anything that makes my life a little easier. Also picked up some cookie mix, 59 cents. Usually not that cheap. In the dry goods aisle, tell you a little about this. One of my favorite lunches is to just grab a baked potato and stab it a couple of times, stick it in the microwave for 5 minutes, and then put some ranch and some cheese and some bacon bits on it, and it's just a really nice filling lunch. I ran out of bacon bits the other day because I wasn't thinking about it and I didn't have a backup. So when I went to Save-A-Lot to get some milk, I don't buy milk or orange juice at Salvage grocery stores, not because they aren't good, but because their expiration dates are usually only like a week away, and I can't drink that stuff that fast. It would go to waste. So I go to Save-A-Lot or Walmart store like that if I have anything I absolutely need that I can't wait to find at the Salvage grocery store. And when I was at the Save-A-Lot, I got this. It was $3, and I hated paying $3 for bacon bits, and I kicked myself for not having some backup, because I always like to have a backup for everything. And then when I went to the Salvage grocery store, of course, I found these 2 for $1 bacon bit things. So, I have them, but this way, when this runs out, I'll have some extras. So these will go in the pantry to be used, and I don't think bacon bits actually expire. So, for the puppy, she loves her bacon strips, treats, other ridiculously expensive dog snacks. I don't buy snacks for myself that are this expensive, but if you're familiar with these are like the 14-ounce bags. They usually cost $8 on sale at Walmart. I got these for $2 each, so I bought 5. And Rory will be swimming in treats through the summer. As for budget girl treats, one of the Salvage grocery stores near me started doing this really cool grab bag type thing for snacks, and it's a little bag like this that has crackers and candy and cookies and just all sorts of great stuff. Full-size candy bars. Sometimes like organic snacks and stuff are in here, and it's just absolutely full. I think I actually ate a couple of things out of here, but really good stuff. And they have them near the checkout for $1. I had never seen these before, but I know I like to throw a snack in for work or have an afternoon, something like that. So I grabbed 5. So for $5, and I counted this out, I got 74 snacks for $5. And my little snack box is full. Absolutely full. I mean, it came with like Bugles and Snyder's and trail mix, combos, milk duds, weird cookies, Rice Krispie treats, random crackers, just a ton of stuff. Like, love these. So I'm just absolutely swimming in treats, and that'll last me for a couple months. Now, I was going to do the math to see how much all of this would have cost me at like Walmart. I know it would have been at least $80. Now, I wouldn't have went out and gone to Walmart and bought myself all of these. I would have found like whatever was on sale and made do with that. That's what I normally do. But, you know, for the next couple months, I'm rolling in it. So that, I believe, was an excellent time to stock up. And maybe they'll still be doing it next time I go to the Salvage grocery store. My second trick is the day-old bread store, which is usually owned by Bunny or one of the other big bread manufacturers. And there's one right down the street from my house, which I was really excited about. And they sell nice name brand bread for like really cheap. Any bread goods, usually some snack goods too, like cobblestone milk, rye bread, it's $1. These, which I checked at the grocery store yesterday, are $3.20 each. And I got them for 50 cents each. They were on sale. So I grabbed a couple of loaves and I'm freezing some because I'll use this for toast and just all sorts of stuff. You need bread. Now, for my lunch sandwiches, I normally don't use this because I find it a little boring and it feels like I'm going to elementary school with my lunch. What I do is, and you just have to look out for stuff like this. You have to listen. And if people know that you're frugal, they'll tell you stuff. It's really cool. The whole reason I found out about the Salvage grocery store was because I asked the cashier at the day-old bread store when I moved here if there were any discount groceries around. At the time, there was only one. Since then, 2 more have gone up.